In my career, I've seen some amazing changes in the field of autism. Today, there's an understanding that children with ASD have incredible potential, but to reach their potential, it requires high-quality, progressive ABA.
The mission of CABA is to identify and develop the best staff training methods and use those training methods to produce highly skilled practitioners who will be on the cutting edge of autism treatment.
We spend considerable efforts in identifying what interventions are more or less effective.
We've seen that when progressive ABA is being implemented, children can make remarkable gains.
Ariana has worked with a lot of the trainees who go through the center, and it's just been so rewarding to watch their progression and how they're able to take the things that they're learning here and apply it to different children.
I think my favorite part about training is actually seeing staff get that aha moment of when they actually see a child do something that they've been working on and suddenly they're just hooked.
Nice job!
They know that they can make a difference.
Most therapists today start working directly with children before they've had the opportunity to be adequately trained.
Typically, staff receive a week or even less of training, and rarely do they meet with a supervisor.
It is not at all possible to provide adequate training in 2 days or a week.
Every single child with this diagnosis has their own needs. The therapist needs to be trained to identify those.
When you think about kids with autism, it's expressed so differently from child to child, so it's really important to have that big understanding of applied behavior analysis and know how to implement that for every different type of child that we come across.
Oh, Eleanor wants to pour it in your cup. Oh, thanks, Eleanor. I'm gonna eat a big bite of my cupcake. Where's your cupcake?
I look for individuals who are passionate about working with kids, who are driven, but most importantly, I look for people who are open or receptive to learning something new.
I still remember my very first day with my very first client. I had had very little training. I show up to the school where I'm supposed to be working with this child who had never received services before. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to help the teachers who just seemed so desperate, and I didn't know how to help this boy. Eventually, I moved to an agency that really highlighted training, and I saw what a significant difference it was. Adequate training increased my confidence, my clinical judgment skills, and it made me a better teacher, which is exactly what can help progress a child's skills. Do you think you can return to some of those NVI trials and do them as receptive instructions? You can try to go back to laughing, or even the ones from the beginning of the book to see if she remembers it.
Working with kids in autism, this is a profession. So as in any profession, you need to be well trained. You need that ongoing training. You need that ongoing support to make sure that you're staying up to date, being the best that you can be, so that the kids we serve can be the best that they can be.
When I get to work with a staff, I'm not only then impacting that staff and bettering them in being a better therapist, but then I'm directly impacting the children that they work with, which is an exponential increase.
Without comprehensive and ongoing training and support, children will not reach their amazing potential.
We've been getting tailored care. It's not a checkbox. It is tailored to what my daughter needs on a daily basis. And that has been the best experience, and we've had the best results. We are grateful every day.